What's wrong?
Thank goodness we're not playing Chaos Ed.
I saw what happened. The owner of the shop, he was probably killed by the departed's wrath. I described the vision I just saw to Michiho. Don't tell her that.
Hey, Michio, want to know a really fucked up thing?
So the person that was being mourned was that old man you saw then? I guess so, yeah. But they had the mourning notice up, which means they had a funeral, and that means his corpse must have been found. That's odd, because the other victim's corpse has disappeared. How could that be? Didn't Kakuta's corpse remain too, though? Maybe there are times when they don't need to get rid of the corpse or something. I don't understand. This is just a guess, but... At least... Thank you for the lurk, Emmy. Okay. I hope you have a good evening / night.
E.
Aw, okay, I'll turn on the head pats. Where is it? There it is. Whoop, there you go. Okay. Oh my. The Departed wants to continue this whole little notice game. If there's actually a dead body found at the school, the police will come. There's a chance that the school will be closed and then there won't be any students. So maybe they only discard the corpses at school. But Manabe's body also disappeared and she didn't die at the school. That one was probably because of you, though. With that corpse in the hospital, the cops probably would have arrested you, and that's also not something the Departed wants.
It's true.
That actually makes sense, since I'm supposed to be their husband. And this ends my sloppy deduction. Thank you for listening. God. Although she doesn't think too highly of her reasoning, I have to admit that it does make sense. This corpse was found...
Coming to her dead talk.
Oh my God. Thanks for coming to her head talk. Ugh.
No, I didn't say head. I said Ted.
No, I said the other one.
I know why, though.
Well, yeah, because of the corpse.
Well, okay.
What?
Fair enough.
What?
It
You
sounded
saw the giant head on that thing? Huh? What?
I'm just saying that it's
For me?
unnecessarily. I mean, you've done, like, jokes rarely.
Okay, fine. But no, I meant... never mind. This corpse was found outside the school and had no ties to me, therefore it remained. Why was he cursed, though? I'm not so sure, but... Maybe it's because he was a descendant of an M-Town resident? I mean, maybe. M-Town was destroyed by the Departed's wrath. While we don't know what exactly happened there, the wrath still remains and it killed the old man. What was that sound? It came from the mailbox. Ah, fuck me. Okay. There's an old mailbox hanging on the wooden wall. When I peer inside, I find a postcard. Doesn't look any different. Maybe I was just hearing things. Just to be sure, I try and open the lid one more time. Unlike last time, it opens easily. How is this possible? Out of all the things that have happened in this game... Hold on. Out of everything that's happened in this entire game so far, a mailbox suddenly being able to open after you couldn't open it a minute ago is what the thing that's making you question how this can happen. Jinxy, am I going crazy? What?
Not really, not yet.
Okay. You get where I'm coming from on this, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Alright. Okay. Yoshiki, shut the fuck up. Okay. Did something just happen to get caught so the mailbox refused to open? Or was there a trigger or something? I don't know, maybe you seeing that memory. Oh well, not like I'm going to get an answer. Time to see what was locked away. I collect the postcard. It's addressed to M-Town Shop, though I have no idea who the sender is. Oh, the sender's the previous headmaster. Wait, what? I flip the card over and find some words of gratitude written on it. This is obviously some kind of thank you letter from the previous headmaster. Reading the letter more thoroughly, the shop owner apparently donated an old book about M-Town's ritual to the school. I'm sorry, what? An old book about M-Town, huh? Interesting. It should be in Konohara Academy now. Probably in the library. Although if they considered it to be a valuable item, they might have put it away somewhere else for safekeeping. We came this far, and that's where the trail leads. So why don't we try looking for it? Let's go back to Konohara Academy. Uh-huh. M-Town's ritual, huh? Also, let me see. It'd be counterproductive to take the bus since I came here by car. Okay, fair enough. M-Town's ritual, huh? Oh my god, okay. The post office is very important, Madam Overlord. Okay. Okay. I leave M-Town shop and get into the car I parked nearby. You know what? No, I'm grabbing a goddamn chocolate in this case. Home. The trip back to Konohara Academy should only take about 5 minutes if we don't get caught in traffic. Throughout the ride, Michiho only stares blankly at the scenery outside. She was in such high spirits earlier. I wonder what's wrong. Say, Mr. Yoshiki, do you have a moment? Michiho calls out to me... Wait. Michiho calls out to me in a low, subdued voice, as if she were waiting for the right moment to spring something on me. I need your opinion on something. It's related to The Departed. Mind if I talk about it? Sure, go ahead. Huh, where is this going now? It's about The Departed's notices. Uh-huh. Do you remember how many notices we've gotten? Including the one that arrived before I came to the school. 6? Ribbon.
I want to say 6. But I could be wrong.
Correct. Way to go. I try to recall the 6 notices. First was targeting Ribbon, aka Kyoko Takai, and the second one was targeting Pianist, Toshihiko Izumi. The third notice was for Naomi Horikoshi, the model, and the fourth was for Megumi Manabe, Gold Prize. Fifth was for Doryu and Michiho, Student Council, and finally the hooligan, Shinichi Kakuta. I forgot about Student Council one, that's why I was getting a little messed up there. Okay. What about the notices? I want to know what the purpose was. I want to know what the purpose was for issuing those notices. The departed isn't a spirit who goes around committing horrible acts for fun. They issued those notices with a goal in mind. Ever since the model notice, they've been releasing those notices to test you, their husband. But what about the first 2? Well, now you've got me all curious about it too. Do you have any ideas? Well, yeah, sorta. If they issued the latter notices as a trial for their husband, I'm guessing that also applied to the first 2. So, are you saying there was already a marriage candidate even before I arrived at the school? Yep. If I'm right, who do you think it was?
Oh.
The potential husband before me was Konoe Izumi Abe.
I don't think that the ghost would choose a young person.
Maybe, but I don't think it's Konoe. Who's this guy? He was part of the student council in the brass band. He seemed like a decent kid, but he bullied Hanako to the point of suicide. Killed by Hanako, and his death was treated as a disappearance.
No, I don't see that.
See, I think it's him. See, I'm thinking it's him because he's the only one out of these 3 who's dead.
You can pick that if you want, but that's not who I would pick.
Because from what she's saying, it sounds like if the first 2 were not related to us, but were related to a potential husband, well, one, it would have to be a guy, although to be fair, these are all guys. The one right before that they started focusing on us was this guy. And he died during his thing. So possibly that one was a trial for him. And since it killed him, it switched to us. Because as far as I can tell, these 2...
reasons why I think...
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's probably Abe. Because they have the ability to see spiritual stuff.
Right. But he didn't get involved in any of the cases. Other than briefly kind of talking to us about it.
But
Konoe...
just because he wasn't directly involved with cases doesn't mean that he wasn't the target for their husband.
I mean, that's fair. But that kind of means Konoe is also just as possible because he didn't get directly involved except for hiring us. So, I mean, if you want to look at it that way, you could say it's Konoe and maybe he hired us to throw the target at us instead of him.
Maybe, but he also seemed really not believing ghosts were real until he freaked the fuck out.
True. Could be a coin flip, essentially, here. Well, dice roll.
You want to roll a d6 and then...
No. I mean, I'm going with my gut. I'm basically going with the only person here who's dead.
Go for it.
I think so too. Okay. Izumi was different from the other victims. Wait, he was? Before he was murdered, he said, "The departed is calling me." Wait a minute.
He did say that.
Lines. Fuck, I screwed up. The departed is calling me. Ah. I see. Okay. I see where you're coming from now. I actually heard his last words. Seems like he knew the departed's true identity. Seriously? Who is it? Well, he didn't actually say. But if he really did learn the departed's true identity, he probably was being put on trial. So the first notice really was issued to test Izumi, huh? I guess he was deemed unfit since he abandoned Takai and ran away. Maybe that's why he became the second target. Oh. That makes some sense. I showed up at Konohara Academy at that time. I don't know what they saw in me, but they chose me as their next potential husband. And you didn't run away and actually accepted the challenge. You tried to save those spirits' souls. That cool side of yours must have fit with their image of an ideal husband. Yeah, we're super cool. And that concludes Michiho Kinukawa's deduction. Well, at least he didn't call it sloppy this time. Man, I sure have a good imagination, right? Maybe I can be a novelist or something. To be honest, I'm blown away by the story that Michiho concocted for me. It's as if the departed themselves is telling me their plans. Foreshadowing?
No.
I think that'd be too obvious, though.
Yeah, it's at the point where it would be too obvious that it's her.
I would have never thought that you could piece together their train of thoughts so well. I'm surprised. Hee hee. Michiho smiles, her fingers playing with her white hair. I suppose it's because that doll was cursed by the departed. Wait, what? Previously she said she thought the departed was that female doll. I guess she still stands by that opinion. Somehow, I can understand how they feel, like when I was possessed by Kashima. The departed has been longing for an ideal husband for who knows how long. And then they found you. Michiho? I love you. I want to vow to live happily ever after with you. Then I want to... Huh? Eat you up. Do we have a problem right now? Just kidding. I almost threw this controller across the damn room. You fucking bitch. Ah, don't do that to me. What the fuck? Also, I'm turning off the head pat.
He was about to just table flip this.
Love you so much, hon. Aw, thank you, Maddie. Love you too. Okay, let me do the hydrate and snack. Ma'am, no vor during an investigation. Wow, okay. My god. You know what? I'll get the special snack for you, Maddie. I'll get more of the chocolate. Oh. Love you too, Maddie. And a hydrate. Come on now. Oh, don't be mad, please. I end up getting carried away when I start acting like The Departed. How was it? Did I freak you out? Don't tease your teacher. Haha, sorry. When I saw that gloomy face of yours, I just had an urge to tease you. I'm sorry, but the fuck? We should be arriving at Konohara Academy soon. Open the window and let the cold night air in. I don't think I can bear this indescribable atmosphere. Whoa, why are the lights red? Oh, right, I didn't tell you about this. They've been like this since last night. I think The Departed did this, but I could be wrong. I see. Is this their way of trying to charm you? In what way exactly? Let's see. The Departed thinks you're their ideal husband, right? They do, yeah. This is something I've seen on TV. In Shinto weddings, bonfires and paper lanterns are usually lit at night to illuminate the path of the newlyweds. I figure these lights are their version of that. They're really going all out to perfect every detail of their wedding, then. I mean, everything they do is pretty detailed. They issue fancy notices and even blend themselves in with the people in school. Bet they're having so much fun. Okay, seriously, you're talking like you are them. Too much now. I don't doubt that. Among spirits, there are some who feel their greatest pleasure when they're inflicting fear on humans. Supposedly an exquisite pleasure that humans cannot comprehend. The Departed might be one of those spirits. It doesn't seem to be causing any harm, so you probably shouldn't pay much attention to it. Let's just ignore it for now. You're a strong one, aren't you? Shall we go to the library then? Why don't you go back to the dorms? It's getting late. Excuse me. Boo, I don't wanna. Let me tag along until the end. I'm curious to know where this leads. But how about I promise I'll go home once we find the old book? Just let me stay until then. What if I don't want to? Then I'll still tag along. Sheesh. I better find that old book as soon as possible so this curfew-breaking student will head home. The best place to find a book should be the library. I mean, that makes sense. As if this game always makes sense, though. And, like, I'm sure The Departed would totally be down to get coffee sometime. Maybe you should, check out local cafes. I could come, too. My god. Alright, Jay. Oh, okay, Spoopy. Hang on. The aura shall keep the peoples alive. I mean, if you say so, Spoopy. I'm not as confident as you. Ara ara. There you go, Spoopy. Stop getting down like that. It's weird. I wish I knew what they were saying, though. Unfortunately, I don't know Japanese. Oh my. Alright, let's go. Wait, why don't we have our flashlight out? I guess we don't need it right now. Let's examine some shit. There's a large bulletin board here. This is where the first notice was posted. When I move the papers around, there's knife damage and some red marks. Yeah, same as always. I wouldn't have had a chance to meet you if it wasn't for the notices. I want to thank The Departed for that. Stop being creepy. It's rather inconsiderate to the victims when you say it like that. Oops, sorry. Hey, Mr. Yoshiki, how about you? Are you glad you were able to get to know me and Hime? I'm glad. I'm glad. Both of you have helped me a lot. Haha, it makes me happy to hear that. I'm not used to being praised so directly like that. I'm feeling a bit embarrassed now. Here, a gift for you. It's a thank you for answering my question. Michio grabs my hand and gives me a small object. Why the fuck do you have these? It's an eerie tooth. Jinxy.
Okay, she's definitely not human. There's no way.
I'm very concerned. You're gathering these things, aren't you? I picked it up on the way. Uh-huh. For some reason, it was in the student council room. Oh, thank you. The night I saved the two of them at the clock tower, I went on about all kinds of things related to the case. I remember talking about the lost souls, too. What is that tooth, by the way? No idea. I only know this thing has some sort of hidden spiritual power. Maybe it's the departed's tooth? Probably. What the fuck? Wait. Oh. Okay, so the doors are locked. Great. Well, hang on. And last door. Locked. Yeah, okay. Jinxy, I'm gonna say this. They're really laying on the, this is too convenient stuff.
Yeah, it kind of wrapped around, in my opinion, where it's like, there's no way it's obvious. It's too obvious. Now it's way too obvious. Now it has to be.
Geez, a girl can't have hobbies now? Jay, a girl can have hobbies. They don't just go giving you teeth, though. Don't worry, she's telling the truth. God damn it, Spoopy. Is it the whole tooth and nothing but the tooth? God damn it. We're going to the goddamn library. Alright. We got a few things to look at. Boop. Boop. Okay, right here. We'll go from right to left, because Japan. This bookshelf is filled with all sorts of encyclopedias and pictorial books. Oh, this is... So, the World Beetle Encyclopedia is back, huh? Now you can have as many beautiful beetles as you want. Huh. Michio takes out a book with a stern-looking beetle on the cover. Okay. Man, I really can't get enough of this. All of them are just so cute. I get...
You alright?
I don't want to have to read this, but I guess I have to. I guess this is how men must feel when they look at gravure magazines. Shut the fuck up, Michio. I don't know how to reply to that. Thank you, Yoshiki. Thank God. Someone else knows how to fucking...
It's not like you can explain what an erection is.
I'm sorry, what the fuck did you just say? Huh? Jinxy? What? Excuse me?
It's not something you can just explain, I'm sure. Like, you just can't just...
Why would I try and explain that?
Well, I'm not asking you to explain. I'm saying, like, like a person... Never mind. I'm digging myself an even deeper hole the more I talk.
Yes, you are. Very much. Because we're talking about a girl who's just said that her looking at pictures of beetles is like, oh god. Hi, Daisy. I saw a glimmer on the far back wall. Oh yeah, no, there are glimmers over this whole room. Hi, Rissa. I hope you're doing well. Like, you see, this elephant beetle is just adorable. Look at the silhouette in this corner. I'm done with life. As Michiho is about to show a photo from the book, something falls out. Oh, it's another tooth. I pick it up. It's an eerie tooth. Whoops. No, stop. Oh.
Whoa, whoa.
I accidentally hit the skip button. Why is that here? And it came from an insect encyclopedia of all things. Are they challenging me? Doing the best I can. Alright, Rissa, I'm glad to hear that at least. Don't ask me. Okay. I gotta be careful about that shoulder button. Oh my god.